Hey there, Lewis here, and in this video today I'm going to be talking about arpeggios. Arpeggios are a really popular thing to use in your playing, and they're also really good to help you with theory, to let you know how chords are built as well, so it's definitely something to learn. Now today I'm going to be talking about 3 arpeggios: a major arpeggio, a minor arpeggio and a diminished arpeggios, and these are all practical things that you can use in your solos straight away. Now firstly, just to really quickly explain what an arpeggio is for those who don't know. In simple terms, an arpeggio is just the notes in a chord, really. So the notes that spell out, or the degrees of the scale that spell out a chord. So for example, just to explain that first of all, in a major key, you've got the root, the third, the fifth, and the root. In a minor key, you've got the root, the flattened third, the fifth, and the root. Over a diminished chord, you've got the root, flattened third, flattened fifth, and back to the root. And you can hear that diminished sound. So this is the benefit of using them, because you're actually going to, spell out the chord really well in your solos, especially when you're getting kooky chords like your diminished chords when they come up. Cool. So now then, let me show you the specific shapes that I use for each one of these arpeggios. So to start off with, the major arpeggio. And a minor arpeggio, which is that flattened third. You can hear that chord come through. And finally, a diminished arpeggio, which works the root, the flattened third, flattened fifth, back to the root. So these are all arpeggios that you can use practically in your solos straight away. For example, over the tune Hungaria. You could even just play, G major arpeggio, A flat major arpeggio, back to G major. That sounds great already, just over that G, A flat, G. That'd work no problem. Now, a really great practical exercise is something that I've completely stolen from the really great guitarist Adrien Monniard. Now, please excuse that pronunciation, that's probably all wrong, but he's a French guitarist, gypsy jazz guitarist. And he's an absolute monster. He's so great. Now, I saw a video of him using a great little exercise to spell out these arpeggios in a practical way. Now, what he did was use the notes from an E major scale. And first of all, he explained about spelling out the chords, so you've got the chord sound, so harmonising the scale. E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, E flat diminished, then to E. So now what you want to do is use these 3 arpeggios that we've just learned and spell out each degree of the scale. E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, E flat diminished, and back to E major. Now you can see that's you know, I'm still doing this a little bit every day, and it's a really, really great exercise, and you want to try that in different keys as well. So this will help you understand the chords related to the key as well. So that's in E major, for example. You know, you've got E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor, E flat diminished, back to E. So spelling out them arpeggios, if you're playing something in the key of E, and all of a sudden there's a quick F sharp minor that comes up, so you can just play, you know, that'd sound great, you know. That'd work no problem. Now, the next step of the exercise that is really clever that he did would be to fill every gap with a diminished chord. So E major, F diminished, F sharp minor, G diminished, G sharp minor, A major, B flat diminished, B, C diminished, C sharp minor, E flat diminished, back to E. Super clever, super clever. And this is something you can also use for a really great exercise. Now I'm not going to be anywhere as clean as him, but what he did was E major, and then F sharp diminished, F sharp minor, G diminished, G sharp minor, A major, and then diminished again in the gap, B major, diminished, C sharp minor, diminished, and back to the key of E. Now that's it takes it out of you. It's a lot of thinking. It certainly is a lot of thinking. You want to do this in different keys as well. But this is a fantastic exercise from him that you can use, and it's really going to help your right hand technique if you're trying to work on that gypsy picking. And also it's really helping you spell out all of these chords and all the notes appropriate to the chords. So now when you're playing a solo, now you can really, really well spell out the chord. And like I said, when it gets to a diminished chord, which I've made a video previously about how you can use a little arpeggio over that as well. But, you know, you're really spelling out. Spelling out A minor, maybe to D. You're spelling out the chords really, really well. So see if you can give all that a try, and let me know if you have any questions. I can appreciate there's quite a lot going on there, and if you've never really done arpeggios before, that might be a little bit overwhelming. So I can definitely explain more. So just let me know if you have any questions. You know, just keep playing, everyone, and yeah. Let me know if you have any more questions. Speak soon, guys. Cheers.